It is now my pleasure to announce the recipient of this year's Patrick Jackson Award for Distinguished Service to PRSA, which recognizes an individual who has made significant contributions to advancing PRSA and the professional development of its members. Margaret Ann Hennen, APR, fellow PRSA, has been a PRSA member for nearly 4 decades, joining PRSA Minnesota shortly after leaving her secondary teaching career. She continues to remain active in her chapter, having served on numerous committees and the board, including as its president in 1997 and as the chapter's first ethics officer in 2000. In 2010, she created, with a colleague, the Past Presidents Group to encourage re-engagement from former chapter leaders and was awarded the Donald G. Padilla Community Service Award in 1999. She has also served on the PRSA Board of Directors and the Board of Ethics and Professional Standards. She is a multiple-term assembly delegate and liaison to the Universal Accreditation Board. Margaret Ann was also one of the content creators and editors of the APR study guide in the mid-2000s, reflecting the 2000 revision of the Code of Ethics. She was inducted into the PRSA College of Fellows in 2009, led the committee that developed the college's standards of excellence, co-chaired Goodfellows, and served on its selection committee. She has mentored many PRSA members through the APR preparation and in Fellows application preparation. She is currently chair-elect of the college and will serve as its 2022 chair. And that's just some of what she's done and continues to do, but we don't have enough time to fit it all in. And I am eternally grateful to you, Margaret Ann, for being one of my mentors and a dear, dear friend. And please join me in congratulating Margaret Ann Hennen on this well-deserved award.
Thank you, Michelle, for your kind words. I have to say that I never saw a PRSA individual award in my future, but I am very glad that some of my colleagues in PRSA did, and I send a big thank you to all of you for your insight. For me, being part of a community means giving back to that community. Since PRSA has been central to my professional career, it was just a natural that I would give back to PRSA. My sense of community began early. Our home was always filled with love and kindness and a sense of serving others. My parents were emphatic that others were more important than us as individuals. When I ventured into my first formal education experience, giving back sometimes meant survival. At our one-room country school, we had chores, cleaning blackboards, sweeping the floors, cleaning the erasers, and anything else that Miss Wieslow asked us to do, which sometimes included bringing in the firewood that actually warmed the building where we spent some cool Minnesota winter days. Being part of the community, living in community, meant serving that community. Giving back was a mindset I brought to a conversation with Doug Spong and Tom Jolly when they asked me if I would serve on the Minnesota PRSA board. My response, if you need me, I would be honored to serve. And with that simple answer and my APR, that put me on the path of professional development envisioned by Pat Jackson and Ann Barkaloo as they created the College of Fellows over 30 years ago. It started me in PRSA leadership. When one is doing this work for PRSA, it really doesn't seem like such a big deal or a big contribution. But reading through the applications submitted by my colleagues, Mary Barber and Rose McKinney, I have to say I was a little bit overwhelmed by the accumulation of it all. Serving PRSA has been an honor for me. To be surrounded by public relations professionals and generous colleagues inspired me to give back. I was lucky to join the board when Judy Fair was its chair. One could not have found a better role model than Judy for leadership and giving back to the community. I didn't really earn this honor. Those people who moved me to give back to the community are the people who really deserve the thanks for any contributions that I have made to our profession and to our society. I encourage each one of you to join in your communities and give back to your communities. You will get more back than you ever put in. The journey from that one-room country schoolhouse to this stage of the International PRSA Conference has been challenging, and it's been exciting, and it's been a joy. I am both humbled and honored to receive this award, named for one of the most outstanding public relations leaders of our time. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, those who nominated me, and thank you, PRSA, for this great recognition.
Oh, Margaret, I am just so happy for you. Congratulations. You really are the epitome of an active, innovative, dedicated, influential PRSA member. And I'm just so proud to call you my friend and my mentor and sometimes psychotherapist. So thank you.
My pleasure.